Yo, what's up, you guys? Happy Saturday. Welcome to episode number 20. Holy shit, number 20 of the First and 10 NFL New York Jets podcast. Yeah.
All
How you
right.
doing this morning, brother?
Hey, what's up, Kevin?
We're happy to welcome our guest this morning, Mr. Raider himself, Mr. Tim Scott from the band Methane. Yeah.
What's up, brother? Yo.
What's happening, man? All the way from Sweden. How you doing today?
Yeah, man, I'm doing good. Man.
Cool,
Got my coffee
cool.
in me, got my lunch in me. I'm ready. Saturday
Oh,
night,
hell.
ready for some beers.
Awesome.
Always ready for some coffee. So we're ready to talk a little Jets and a little Raiders today, right?
Yes,
Right
we
on.
are. Yes,
Hell
we
yeah.
are.
Hell yeah. Well, what do you got this morning, brother? Any Jet news on the
I
Burger
got
for
I got
you?
I got a ton of Jet news, but before we get to that, I was gonna come on this morning and rant because I had some war of words on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know, some Jet fans came after me because I said I was rooting for Sam, for better or for
Yeah.
worse. You know, that's how I feel. I never said I wanted the Jets to lose, but I said I was rooting for Sam. I was gonna rant, but I'm not. I'm gonna take the high road. I'm just gonna put it out there that how is me rooting for Sam? I want the Jets to win, but I want to know is how that any different from all the Jet fans last year, Kev, wearing their Tank for Trevor t-shirts.
It isn't, man. It
You know,
isn't. Suck for Sam, tank for Trevor,
Yeah.
all the same
like
shit.
I never
right?
wanted us to go 0-16. I remember when we beat the Browns or was it the Rams that first game, our first win, and our local sports papers had same old Jets. They blew this. They missed out on a quarterback, the next Andrew Luck. You know, yet I say one, and listen, I'm glad the Jet fan base is passionate and they came after me. They made me the sacrificial lamb, fine. But I just want to put it out there. I wasn't rooting against the Jets. I was rooting for Sam to have a good game.
And besides that, they can KMA, right? Kiss or KYA. Kiss your ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we heard it all over, Kev. We're on the East Coast, New York, New Jersey. We knew all about the Tank for Trevor nonsense. We heard our beat reporters rip the Jets when they won games. We know the fan base was rooting against the Jets, but I'm going to get killed. And it's fine. It's fine. I brought it on myself. I should know not to take the bait all the time. So
yeah.
I'm just putting it out there. You know what? Whatever they want to think of me, that's
everybody's a keyboard warrior.
Yeah, they want to call me a phony Jet fan. That's fine. Just know I wasn't the one wearing a Tank for Trevor shirt. Anyway, Tim, sorry I had to put you through that little rant, that little nonsense. But
that's cool, you know.
You know,
even Jets fans out here in Europe were rooting for them to lose last year.
Yeah, and I didn't get that. And I said I wasn't rooting for the Panthers to win. I was rooting for Sam. Now, don't get me wrong. I know Sam has shown nothing, but I for some reason, I like the kid. I want the kid to succeed. And I spoke from my heart. So if that makes me a bad guy, then I'm the bad guy, you know, whatever. I can't.
Hey, I hope the guy wins every game except the one against us.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, don't say that on Twitter.
I don't know. You guys playing the Panthers, Tim, this year?
No, we played them last year, so I don't think we got them this year.
All right. Okay.
Don't put that out on social media because then we won't get the high draft pick that everyone's banking on.
All right.
Should we get into our Raider question? Should we just
jump hell yeah.
Hell by fire?
So first of all, I got to ask you, what do you think about the move to Vegas? Did you have any opinion on that? Were you?
Yeah, I know it's like a real heated issue. Oh, you know, the Oakland Raiders have always been the Oakland Raiders. They were the Oakland Raiders when I started liking the Raiders, you know.
Yep.
Then they moved to LA and back to Oakland, and I don't know. It's football, man. I'm always a Raiders fan. It doesn't matter where they are.
It doesn't matter where they're playing, exactly.
Vegas is kind of a dirty town anyway, you know. So they kind of fit there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was just gonna.
The black hole.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh man. Hey, I see Flores and Woodson into the Hall of Fame this weekend, right?
Yeah. And
Nice.
finally, Tom
Yes.
Flores, Coach Flores in the Hall of Fame. 2
Absolutely.
Super Bowls. He deserved it.
Absolutely. Which brings me to my next question. What's your opinion on your head coach, Gruden? Do you like him?
I love Chucky, dude. You kidding? I think he's
Chucky!
awesome. He's a freak.
He fits that Raider.
Yeah, he's been a Raiders fan since he was a kid too, I think. So he's loving it.
Absolutely.
I really hope he gets this defense in order and gets that team rocking.
Well, everybody killed him with Mac. Everybody killed him for letting Mac go to the Bears.
Yeah.
I don't know, but hey, got a boatload of draft picks though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that defense is like butter, It's like it's been a really bad defense for years. So we'll see. We beefed it up this year, so I'm ready.
Are you happy with Mayock as your GM, or do you feel like he's also made some questionable picks? You question some of the draft picks.
I don't really get too involved in that stuff. I mean, we went through Al Davis,
Okay. just win, baby. Just win, baby.
Yeah.
He got a little crazy in his old age, man. So, hey.
Well, I mean, I was looking up some interesting stats on Gruden. Okay. Del Rio, first of all, Del Rio before Gruden, your coach, was 25 and 23. So at least he had a winning record. All right. I looked up Gruden since 2002 with the Bucks when he won the Super Bowl. He's 64 and 80. Hasn't had a winning season since 2008 with the Bucks. But this year's going to be different, right?
Right. It's about time now, right?
That's right. He's due. He's due.
Yeah.
How do you like your chances against? Well, I mean, your number one rival in your division is Kansas City, obviously.
Kansas City. Yeah. Well, we beat them last year once, and we almost beat them the second time. I mean,
I know.
If we tighten up that defense and can stop some dudes, then we got a good chance.
The Bucks gave you the model, right? In the Super Bowl last year. Yeah.
2 questions now. Speaking on the defense, and you know better than us, you signed Gerald McCoy this week.
Right.
Yeah. Now, are you happy with Gus Bradley? Is he the man that's going to turn this defense around for you guys?
Yeah, I hope so. I don't know. We'll see what happens this year, But I mean, this defense can't get much worse.
Yeah.
The offense has been putting out, and the defense just tanks every game. It's like,
yep. I read somewhere they've been the worst defense since 2018.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
No, seriously?
Yeah, that's what I read. I was trying to do some Raider research. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm this great. I was trying to do some Raider research, and that was one of the numbers that came out to me. Also, they haven't made the playoffs since 2016.
I figured that would have been us, worst defense.
Yeah, right. Well, so that's what I read. Worst defense from 2018. So there's a lot of hype with Gus Bradley changing the culture and changing this defense, because like Tim said, the offense puts up points.
Right. And the defense just gives them right back.
Yeah.
You like Carr?
I like Carr. I do.
Yeah,
I'm a Carr guy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool.
I like Mariota too. So this
nice to have that backup, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's
man.
Not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah. Absolutely. I wish we had a backup of that caliber. So
yeah.
But I
Tebow back.
I missed that. What was said? What was that one?
Maybe we can get Tebow back.
Yeah. He'll
run off the field with no shirt on.
He's a Jaguar, remember. There's no turning back.
Yeah, let's see how long he lasts with the Jags. Oh, man. So what else? I'm happy to be going to the green and white tonight at the stadium.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to try to go. Yeah, I'm going to try to go live, do a little remote from there. So it should be cool. Throw it up on the pod channel here. So it's going to be.
Yeah,
cool.
my son is a big Jets fan, and they're playing out here in London.
October 10th.
September. Yeah. Oh, it's October. Yeah.
Yeah, October
We're trying to
10th.
get tickets anyway. The tickets go on sale on 25th.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So
Now,
we'll check out hit.
how far is that from you guys?
London's like a 2-hour flight.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, how cool would that
island
be,
somewhere.
man?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. And they're playing against the Falcons.
Yes.
Young Ho
Yep.
Koo from Ridgewood, New Jersey.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow, he's from Ridgewood, really?
My favorite kicker ever now.
Is
His name's
it?
Young Ho. Come on.
Maybe we could get Tim to do a live feed for us, get him back on that weekend.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
You know?
If
Hell
I go,
yeah.
dude, I'll do it. Definitely.
Yeah, cool.
All
That
right,
would be
cool.
awesome.
Oh, absolutely, man. That'll
That
be
would
sick.
be awesome.
That'll be sick. That'll be sick. So what else you got this morning, brother?
As far as I want, we're very proud, Tim, of a couple of our undrafted free agents. It seems like some of them might even make our roster. I'm hearing good things from you guys. You have a wide receiver undrafted from Maryland, this DJ Turner. Have you heard anything? What's your take on him? You have any notes on him you want to share?
You know, receivers, Raiders have a huge bucket full of receivers, and I don't really know who's going to break out there, you know?
Okay.
I mean, we got Ruggs, who was injured and really didn't show a whole lot last year. You know, I personally thought we should have taken Lamb in the draft last year.
Okay.
You know, who else do we got? We got tons of dudes. I don't know really who's going to break out, you know?
Ruggs, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Ruggs caught the winning touchdown against our Swiss cheese defense, correct?
Yeah, I think that was
Yes.
a bomb, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The one that got
Greg Williams fired.
yes.
Yeah.
Right.
all out blitz.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, I think our best receiver is Renfro. You know, he catches everything you throw at him. Doesn't matter where it's at.
Yeah.
We picked up Willie Snead, but I don't know. He's not going to be a starter, I don't think.
Okay.
Um,
Everyone keeps saying Ruggs will have a breakout season. Look for him to have his breakout season. 2 years now under the belt, and
sure, and that's what they said about the Rocket, right?
Yeah, well, you know, and that's the thing. Everyone has their predictions. Everyone, you know, but when they're wrong, they never tell you they're wrong. Like you hear all these football and
they go away and disappear. But if they're right, look out. See, I told you so.
Yeah, and that goes back to even the Trevor Lawrence take. Like when we lost out on Trevor Lawrence, I never heard anyone say, "Don't worry, at number 2 we'll get Zach." Now everyone's acting like, you know, and rightfully so. The kid's lighting it up in camp, but these guys never admit when they're wrong. So you know, it's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot. Man, oh man.
Yeah. I mean, so I saw. What did I see? Some ranking touchdown wires preseason power rankings.
Okay.
The Jets went from 28 to 27.
Wow.
So we're moving up in the world, man. But I also heard that Moore and Corey Davis are just killing it in camp, man. Just killing it. And Carl Lawson looks like an animal.
Yeah, I'm hearing that.
He can't be stopped.
Yeah.
So
I tell you, I still think we're only going to win 6 games, but like I said, as long as we're cohesiveness, we're in every game, we're not done by the half like we were the last 2 years, we're building something here. But again, I'm taking it slow with this team.
That's my question for you, Tim. What's your prediction on the Raiders, record-wise?
The Raiders, we went 8-8 last year. We probably should have had 11 wins.
I was going to say a couple more, sure. Yeah. So
I'm thinking we're going to get those wins. We're going to get that defense put together and go for 12 wins this year.
Wow, nice.
Get into the playoffs at least.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, especially there's an extra playoff spot now. So
yeah, and you're in a tough division. 12 wins is not going to be a cakewalk.
No. Right. Well, we got Kansas City. And
I mean
the Broncos, we usually roll over the Broncos. It doesn't
matter. But
Yeah.
the Broncos have a good defense now. The Broncos have a stout defense they're putting out there this year.
I mean,
So,
Kansas City for you guys reminds me of all those years with the Pats and us. It's like, oh shit, like that. This freaking roadblock to the top of the division all the freaking time.
Right.
So,
Right.
And
Yeah,
the
I mean, the
Chargers are up
AFC,
and
we got
coming.
good play. We got Pittsburgh in the AFC and Kansas City in the AFC. You know,
yep.
there's a kind of those teams you gotta compare yourself to.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, Pittsburgh, I don't know.
Pittsburgh's going to have it rough. Cleveland looks like the real deal, and the
Yeah.
Ravens
Cleveland,
are
also,
tough.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
like if you just take the AFC side of the panel, let's say the AFC, a lot of people have Cleveland as the third best team. Chiefs and Buffalo being 1 and 2.
Mhm,
You know,
mhm. Hey, speaking of Buffalo, you see that contract Josh Allen signed?
Yeah, wow.
Holy crap, man.
250 million or something.
Yep.
Holy freaking crap.
Wow.
Crazy. I didn't see what the guaranteed number was or whatever, but
No, 40 million a year, right? That's what it breaks down to, 40 million a year.
Yeah, I think he
Wow.
was getting 100 million guaranteed.
Wow.
where do we sign?
Yeah.
Hell, I'll walk out there and let you kick the crap out of me and throw the ball down
Sure.
the field once in a while.
Did you
Oh,
ever think
shit,
he
man.
was going to turn out to be the player he is?
You know, there was a lot of hype on him coming out. I mean, not as much as Sam, obviously, but he was the sleeper. You know, it's always the sleepers like that. The guys that fall a little bit. Look at Mahomes in Kansas City came up together.
Oh, I know. And listen, that was a lot of the talk this week coming out of the San Francisco camp. Trey Lance is picking up the system pretty quick, and he's turning heads in camp.
Yeah, look out, man.
Yeah.
Look out.
I know the Colts said they're not looking for quarterbacks, but could a Garoppolo to the Colts trade be coming down the line in the next couple of weeks?
Maybe. I'm interested to see with your guy with the Raiders, Tim. You think Mariota can unseat Carr?
You know, I think it's going to take Carr getting hurt or really screwing up this year, and I don't think that's going to happen. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind your situation. I got to tell you.
No. I mean, it was really nice when he came out one game last year and did really well. I mean, he did throw an interception there, but I mean, no practice, nothing. It went out and kicked some butt. You know, it was great.
I mean, Zach goes down for us. What the hell do we got? You're gonna throw Josh Johnson in there? Come on, man.
Did I see that right, guys, on Josh Johnson? Is this are we the 17th team he's been with?
The journeyman.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're a journeyman like that, there's a reason. It's like Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
You know, the Amish rifle.
Wow.
Mr. Beard.
So Tim, I heard something, and I don't know if there's any truth behind this, and maybe you heard. I heard the Raiders are hurting for funds. I heard because of the move to Vegas last year and having no fans in the stands, that money is tight for the organization. Have you heard anything about that?
I haven't heard anything about that, but I can definitely think that's a possibility. You know, I mean, that was a big move.
Yeah.
Big move.
Oh, yeah.
Real
Expensive.
big new house to play in, you know, and sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, expensive.
Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
The thing is, they're saying, I heard that about the Raiders, that money could be tight, but yet they got all their guys signed, as far as I know. Everyone's been signed. So everyone, they didn't have the issues the Falcons have, where the Falcons had to get rid of their best player because they had no, you know, and that's a different money allotted, but the Falcons had to get rid of their best player so they could get their draft pick signed. You know, where the Raiders didn't have that issue, but I know it's two different types of monies we're talking about, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, in Las Vegas, they don't have to pay any taxes.
Taxes, yeah.
Everybody wants to go to Vegas.
There you go, man. There you go.
They can take a pay cut too, you know?
That's what it's all about.
Right.
But is it, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, isn't Atlanta the same thing, no tax?
Ooh, I don't know.
No idea. I've never heard that about Atlanta.
I'll have to double check that. I'm probably wrong, but I'll double check that.
Okay.
And maybe I'm wrong also on this one. A few Raider players abruptly retired this week, huh? Just out of the blue.
Yeah, who was that? I mean, that was like old guys.
Yeah,
I need old guys anyway.
Right, Theo Riddick, right? And Sam Young, a couple of them, right?
Okay, yeah, sure, but I mean, nothing that's going to really affect our.
Okay, I'm only asking Tim because, like I said, I'm not going to sit there and I'm just throwing it out there. I want to hear your feedback on the Raiders. I don't know these guys per se, if young, old, so I'm just interested to hear what your take was on.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just a couple guys that have been like sitting second, third string for a long time and
just had enough.
Time to hang it up.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Does it bother you that the team president stepped down last month? I know. I'm just throwing. I know it's not the dead season. I'm just throwing things out there, Tim. You can curse me out later. You know, I'm just throwing things out there.
You know, I got some friends. In Southern California, and they're talking. Oh, Mike Mayock, he screwed this team up, and they're all, you know, all this.
Why? What did they? How did he screw it up? Why did they say he screwed it up?
You know, I don't really listen to it, man. You know, I mean, it's football.
In here and out there.
Yeah. You know, it's football, dude. It's not Hell politics. Yeah. I'm waiting for Sunday.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
In saying that, because there have been whispers of what you just said. Were you happy with the first round pick? Leatherwood, right? Leatherwood?
Leatherwood.
Yeah. Were you happy with that pick?
Yeah. I mean, it's okay pick. You know, we need to beef it up down there, back there, and I mean, the guy's name's Leatherwood.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that.
Right?
Yeah. That's damn right.
If you got a name like Leatherwood, I mean, you really got to like hit hard.
That means you're going to kick somebody's ass, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking because I believe, Kevin, me and you had him in our top 5 O-line draft class. I think he was one of the names we did have out there. Yep. But I was just wondering what the fan base thought about that as their first round pick, if they were all on board. And the fan base is never pleased, but if they were all on board with this 50-50, they hated it, you know?
Hey, man.
Well, you know, it really depends also on what the GM's thinking and the coach is thinking and who they're going to bring in from outside. You know, I mean, we really needed help in the defense, and there were some cornerbacks and some linebackers out there that probably could have went to the Raiders. But I think they did good on the offseason, pulling in other players, you know, from different teams. And
hey, man, game's won in the trenches, in my opinion.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah,
sure. I mean, we lost a lot. We lost a lot on that O line too. So this year.
But I mean, both sides of the ball, offensive line, defensive line. That's where, to me, that's where the game's won or lost. So, I mean, look at the Bucks D line against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Neutralized Mahomes, man. Why? Because they were relentless. That's why.
Yeah. But it's like you said, it just goes to show what we've been saying. Without an O-line, it doesn't matter who you're caught. I understand the quarterback lifts a team.
You got to build the wall, man. You got to build the wall.
You don't have that wall.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter who. And Mahomes proved that point last year perfectly. You know. So.
Yep. I mean, if I could look at Brady sometimes on the Pats, the way he used to stand back there, man. If I could stand there checking down or looking at my receivers or any of you guys, man, we could probably hit them too, you know?
Yeah, you'd be making $250 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're mouth to God's ears, man. Crap. So what else? What else? We got anything else?
Yeah, I have this whole decade by decade, the Jets and Raider rivalry. I wanted to dive into that. I really did. I got some numbers. I did a little homework, and I got some numbers. Well, as everyone knows, we played the Raiders. Go ahead.
Kevin. I'm gonna see what you say. There's one moment that stands out to me, and it involves Lance Mel.
Okay, so since 1960 up until today, we have met 48 times. The Raiders 26-20-2. They won the series. In the 60s, the decade of the 60s, we met the Raiders 20 times, with them winning 12 out of the 20 games. But as the years rolled on, this was such a heated rivalry, even in the 60s. I was surprised that as the years rolled on, the decades rolled on, the NFL didn't make that a household game like every year. And I'm going to show you the numbers. Decade after decade, we played them less and less and less. But when we meet, those are heated games. Those were, Lyle Alzado taking off Chris Ward's helmet.
Lyle Alzado. Lyle Alzado.
When I saw the numbers of how many times we played in the 60s, I was like, wow, I'm curious to see what the numbers were in the 70s and the 80s. Throughout the whole decade of the 70s, we only played the Raiders 4 times.
Wow.
Now, I'm not including the playoffs. I'm just including regular season. With the Raiders beating us 3 out of the 4 times. And I would have thought those 70 games, when the heat was really on, we would have played them more than that. Any takes on those rivalry games? Or why do you think the NFL broke away and made them less? Is it because we added more teams to the league, more changes to the schedule?
Maybe it was the Heidi game.
Yeah. When did the NFL, it's like we get the AFC East every other year or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a rotation every third year or something. So
yes, it is. But it was just interesting how the numbers dwindled. In 1980, again, other than the playoff games, we played the Raiders only twice, with, again, the Raiders winning both times. 10 years and only playing them twice,
What about the stretch where we kept going out? We kept having to go to California, play the Raiders.
Yeah.
And every time we went out there, we got our ass smacked.
Yeah, the black hole ate us up, man. The Raider fans, they're brutal, man. They love their team. So, Kevin, I guess you're talking about, you brought up the Lance Mel. And again, it didn't dawn on me until I went back to do my research. That was you're talking about the playoff game, right? Where we beat them?
And Mel intercepts the ball to seal it.
Did you guys realize that was the strike shortened season, that 1982? Yes. So it didn't dawn on me till I went back. The Raiders were 8-1 that year.
Wow.
We were 6-3. We were 6-3 that year.
That was to get us to the Mud Bowl, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I remember it well. I can still see. I can still remember myself sitting there drinking out of my Devo. I had a Devo flower pot.
Okay.
And I can remember filling it with beer. I filled the whole freaking thing with beer, and I was just drinking it like this, watching that Raider game. And man, I could still see Mel in the middle of the field. Boom! He makes the interception.
You know what I remember about that game? Having the worst case of chicken pox and just laying on
the hell out of here.
Yeah, I remember it because I remember almost every 5 minutes, my mother coming in, putting chamomile lotion on, and I kept going, "Mom, get out of the way.
Get out of the way."
I was so weak and drained. I had to be like 82, so I was 13, 14, just laying on the couch, as weak can be. These chicken pox really kicked my ass. And my mother coming in, tapping, whatever that lotion was to make you not itch.
Oh, man.
What are Tim, any recollections on that game? What do you remember?
No, that's so long ago. My memory is really foggy back then, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you know how much is a blur back then?
Yeah.
I didn't have a Devo Cup to remember it by.
I say
it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I could fit like almost a 6-pack in it, 2 at a time.
So, Kev, what were you, like 17? 82?
Yeah, 18.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 18.
So did you have to sneak the beer, or was the parents cool about it?
Get the hell out of here. I didn't sneak shit.
Oh, man.
Who the hell are you trying to kid?
That's why I had a Devo Cup, so nobody looked in it.
Yeah.
Damn right.
They thought it was chocolate milk. And so to finish up, and then from 2000 to 2021, we only played the Raiders 12 times, with the Raiders winning 5. So from 2000 to 2020, we've changed the series pace, and then we've won more than that. But overall, the Raiders won the series, and the point totals very close. The Raiders in all these games scored a total of 1,144 points, and we scored 1,058.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, just some interesting facts, maybe boring.
Yeah, pretty cool.
But,
pretty cool. Interesting shit. Interesting shit. Well, I have a very special show and tell this morning, if we don't have anything else.
Nice.
Geared towards Tim, of course.
Right.
Okay.
We have a little Bo Jackson for Tim there.
Nice.
Mister, I play football and baseball.
Yeah.
Little Ronnie Lott for you right there. Or little Ronnie.
Raiders legend, Ronnie Lott.
Oh, man. Niners legend, Raiders legend.
Oh, yeah.
Jet legend. Man, I remember when he was on the Jets. And I forget, we were playing the Bills, okay? Don Beebe goes out for a pass. Ronnie Lott hit him so freaking hard that the ball came out. Beebe goes down like a rag doll. His arm is sticking straight up in the air. He's out cold. And here comes the people trying to put his arm down. His arm wouldn't go down. And the announcer's like, "Oh my God, he just got hit by an elephant gun." and Ronnie Lott's walking around. What? What's the big deal?
Right.
You all right, man? You all right? So I was always a huge Ronnie Lott fan. And we'll finish it.
Sure, me too. I mean,
finish it with a little Marcus Allen.
Marcus Allen, of course, Chiefs legend.
Tim, how did you become a Raider fan? Was it just growing up as a kid and the mystique of the uniform, the Raiders?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I was born in Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I moved to California when I was a kid, and we lived up in Northern California in the 70s. And, the Raiders, Steelers, rivalry and all that,
Sure, yeah.
I mean, it was really 76 when they played the Vikings in the Super Bowl that I was like, okay, it's the Raiders. And, it's either Raiders or 49ers where I was.
Okay.
When did you?
And yeah, of course, it's the mystique. It's Lester Hayes Stickum, and it's
Stickum.
John Matuszak,
Yeah.
and I mean, they were ugly and angry dudes.
Yeah. Yep.
And you
So I could really relate.
Those guys.
Ask Darryl Stingley.
Those guys couldn't play in the league today, only because of all the rules.
Yeah.
They really couldn't. Like, even those old Steeler teams with Mel Blount and Mean Joe, they just couldn't play in this league today.
Fingers in the eye.
That's why
fingers in the eyes.
Yeah. I mean, I always think about the Jet Raider game where Namath was running towards the sideline and was a good 5 yards out of bounds, and they whacked his ass. And today,
hey, man, that's football.
Yeah. Do you feel like that's what the game is missing? As popular as it is now and its growth is, do you think that's what the game is missing? We're considered the old timers now. So has the game become,
yeah. Go ahead.
I like how the game is now, you know. I mean, yeah, it was great then too, but of course
so you're rolling with the punches. I'm sorry, you're just rolling with the punches. You're okay with how the game's progressed and everything. You don't see it as a softer game now.
Yeah, I mean, they still hit really hard, you know. Yeah. I mean, it always depended on who cheated the best back then, you know, who didn't get caught. And the Raiders were good at it then.
Yeah. Was it? Correct me. Maybe I got the name.
Oh man, this guy's playing way too good. Let me stick my finger in his eye so he can't see shit.
Yeah. Maybe I got the wrong guy on the wrong team. Fred Biletnikoff, Raider, right? Classic Raider.
Yeah.
Wasn't he famous for the stickum?
He had stickum too, yeah. Well, I think the whole team had stickum, you know, except for Stabler, maybe.
Oh, man.
The snake.
Yeah. Hey, he was like the Joe Namath of the Raiders, right? He was a ladies' man. He would like to be out on the town and throw back a few, correct?
Sure. Yeah. They're really cowboys back then, you know?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
No. Hey, Kev, he might have had a Devo Cup for all we know, brother.
Oh, Jesus.
It wasn't a cup, man. It was a flower pot.
It was a mug. It was a keg.
It was an energy dome.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh,
Very
man.
Nice.
So what else we got?
You know, a lot of this is probably going to be old news by next week. I mean, I have a lot of little just tidbits, but you know what? Nothing we really need to jump in. I'm not going to bore Tim with a lot of jet facts and fishing. The only thing I want to say, a few people are asking about cut downs. When do teams have to make cut downs? So I'm just going to give you a quick timeline on that. The first cut downs will be August 17th. Teams will have to go from 90 to 85 players. Mm-hmm. The next cut down will be August 24th, where teams go from 85 to 80. And then the final cut down will be August 31st, where the teams will have to go from 80 to 53.
To 53. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's how the cut downs are going to work this year. So
okay.
People were asking. I saw a bunch of questions about that. So those are the cut downs.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's it, man. That's it.
Right.
Like I said,
preseason
we had
next week, right?
Yep. Starts up. We got the Giants. Who do you got in the first game?
We got the Seahawks. Are always our first game, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the way they're only doing 3 preseason games, we usually close up with the Giants. So it's odd to see. Oh, the Eagles. I mean, we usually play the Giants in week 3. I'm sorry. So it's odd to see them as the week 1 team, but that's going to be cool.
Weird, right? Weird.
Yeah.
And usually that third game was always the final tune-up. Like you played your starters for half to 3/4.
Yep. And you know, Kevin, that was always the game. I sat there like this because I didn't want anyone to get hurt. That's the game that always worries me, you know. But
you mean like Sanchez?
The Snoopy Bowl?
Don't even get me started. It was all downhill from there.
What?
It was all downhill from there.
Now that you brought it up, what was Rex thinking? Could he really just wanted to beat the Giants that bad?
Come on, it's Rex, of course.
Oh,
of course.
Man.
Rex wanted New York. He wanted to rule the city, man.
Yeah. Tim, you have any great Raider moments in your mind? Like, do you have a game that you watched as a kid or as an adult where maybe they were trailing and they made this awesome comeback, or a game that always stayed in your mind that, you know, made you love that team even more than what you do?
You know, like there's so many awesome football moments, you know, I mean, all those games in the 70s, especially when I was a kid, you know, watching Lynn Swann and the Steelers meet up with the Raiders and getting helmets knocked off. And
I was always a huge Tim Brown fan.
Yeah, Tim Brown was awesome.
Yeah,
definitely the 80s too. The 80s teams were great. Marcus Allen and and Bo Jackson and Jim Plunkett. Nobody talks about Jim Plunkett.
No, Plunkett.
Super Bowl's the guy.
Yeah.
Damn right. Damn right.
It just being an East Coast guy, I lived here all my life. It just was real. It's really terrible that we didn't get to see a lot of those great Raider teams because it wasn't all these networks that there is today. Where now,
it was a local market. That was it.
Yeah, we only
Sure.
back where we live, like Kevin could tell you, and you lived here. It was just the Jets and Giants, and Giants, and we never got to see. And I remember
unless you got a national game,
This is on Monday night.
But I don't remember a lot of those as a kid. That's why we used to look so forward to Monday Night Football and that halftime where Cosell gave you that 2-3 minute rundown, and you got to see all these great players. Like we as fans, we're diehards, but I think we missed out on a lot of that. And like now we're getting to see them in films and going back, and we could watch these throwback games. But can you imagine if we got to watch those live like we do today, those Raiders, Steelers, Viking? Oh, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I remember when I moved back to New Jersey from California, it was the same for me in the 80s,
Yeah.
No Raiders games.
Yeah.
And I lived with my grandfather then, who was a diehard Jet fan. So
Okay.
I got to watch a lot of Jets back.
Okay.
How did your son become a Jets fan?
Yeah, I don't know. Dumb luck. He's born in Jersey too, so I guess he kind of brought that with him when we moved out here.
Now, can I ask a question? How old's your boy?
21.
Okay, so he did see a couple of good years. Like I have a 13-year-old, and he got in it, and I was telling Kevin, he got into it like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and he's never seen
nothing but punishment.
He's never seen any good years, and I think he looks at me some Sundays like, Dad, how can I believe anything you say? You like this team? Like my son's really saw nothing for 6 years, and and the reason why I asked how old your son is because even living in the New York area, we don't see a lot of kids from the 14 and under crowd repping their Jet stuff. And it's a shame. It's a shame.
Well, I mean, because they've been nothing but a freaking losing franchise for the last 10 years, and
that's being my point. It's a shame that I see more Raider jerseys and Vikings jerseys and Buffalo than in my neck of the woods than I do Jet jerseys. It's just a shame that we're close to 60-year-old organization, and we have very little to hang our hat on. But hopefully that changes. Hopefully that changes.
Again, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Tim, this is the first year as a Jet guy. I'm taking it slow with them. Like if we met, like if you knew me the last 20 years, whatever, every year you would ask me, Greg, prediction, 11-5,
Super Bowl,
12-4, Tim. Are you kidding me? We got this team rolling. This year, I'm taking this. I took my rose-colored glasses off, put them in my pocket, so they're close to me. But I'm taking this what-if-see approach. Like I only have them winning 6 games this year. I have to be honest. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid just yet.
I'm a little better than you. I got them winning 7.
Yeah, I'm just taking a what-if-see approach. I'm to quote, it was Leon Hess who said, I want to get some enjoyment out of this team before I kick the bucket. So I'm not going to put all my cards in right now. I'm taking it slow. I know that pisses some Jet fans off, but I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid just yet. I want to see growth from this team. I'm not ready to crown Joe D the GM of all GMs. I like what he's done so far, but now we have to see the product out on the field.
Yeah, I mean, the Jets do have some building to do. Totally. I mean,
yeah,
definitely. You guys got a new quarterback. He's got to work his way in through it too,
Yeah, hell yeah. And man, they're all raving about him in practice and shit. Listen, once the lights come on in week 1, the defense is coming faster. Everything's going to be different.
Oh yeah.
Once we go live and it's for real, man, I hope he's getting a nice tune up here with our D line, and I hope they're really coming for him because, man, it's good. The speed of the game picks up once you get to the regular season. It's practice is out the window to me. So
well, as long as they're taking it easy with him and giving him plays that he can make, in the beginning.
Yeah.
Get used to it. Get out there and
hopefully we
get used to it.
hopefully we got a coach now that uses the right situation for the right players and doesn't say it's my system or the highway. You adapt to your players, man. You change it up. You say, well, all right, this guy's good at this, so I'm going to have him run it. You know, I mean, come on.
Sure.
It sounds like Soler is from that Pete Carroll way of thinking, where with the young guys, the new guys, you give them 10% at a time. And once they master that 10%, then you give them a little more and a little more. So you're not throwing everything at them at once. And that's how I feel like these players will grow. And we hopefully with Zach and even the other guys on the team, we see this growth from week to week. And that's all I could ask for. That's all I could.
I mean, that's what they did with Carr too. With the Raiders, you know, they didn't throw him into a crazy system. They gave him stuff he could do.
Yeah.
Do that first.
Yeah.
Right. That's absolutely. Just don't screw it up.
No, the problem is it seems like we never had those type of coaches other than after Rex. Like, it doesn't seem like Bowles understood the offense. He was more of a defense. Gase was just clueless. Salah seems like he's got a grasp. He worked with other great coaches, and he seems to have this team, you know, every day we take another step, and that's how a team grows. That's all I could ask for, but I'm not putting my feet in the deep end just yet. I'm a diehard, but I want to see the growth. I've been let down too many years, you know, so we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely, I agree. Totally agree.
And Kev, if Tim wants to, Tim, there's this thing that I said that if the Jets have a winning season, not make the play, go 9-8, I will throw 2 eggs over my head right here on the podcast.
And we're going to record it too.
We're going to record. So
all right.
want to come back on that day at the end of the season.
I want to see them freaking eggs smashed
on my face, because I'm one of the Jet fans, and Kevin is as well, but I'm one of the Jet fans that have them only winning 5 or 6 games. I'm not, you know, jumping in full-fledged right now, but I would love to dump those eggs on my head. I want to be so wrong about this team, but I got to do it slowly, because so many years, Tim and Kevin knows since we've been doing this, I've worked up. I was so happy. 12-4, 11-5, looking at the schedule, marking the wins like a kid at Christmas, and then sitting there,
you know,
like this, game after game, season after season.
I know the feeling, bro.
Which brings me to, you're talking about, you remember when we were 8-3? Who was our quarterback? You remember this guy?
Yep.
You remember this guy when we were 8-3? Okay.
Yeah.
What happened? Oh, I can tell you what happened. We tanked and lost the last 5 games in a row.
Yeah. No, I know. Wow.
Hey,
Tim,
those are the worst years.
Yeah. Hey, Tim, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you want to come back on, tell other people about the show and everything, brother. This was great having you.
Definitely, guys. It was awesome.
We got a couple more items here for show and tell. Each week I'm going to show a different plate. Okay?
Nice.
Considering now that the season is starting, I'm going to the green and white practice tonight, which like I said, I will be going live from. Football is back, MFers.
Nice. I'm always impressed with the stuff you show, man. The stuff you kept.
And remember, I was talking to you about these plates. I had Namath last week. I just showed you Favre. Okay. And mind you, this is in the shape of a football.
Okay.
Very, very unique. I told you that this guy was always one of my huge favorites.
Yes, you did.
There he is about to throw to Dwight Clark for the catch. So I just love this shit, man. Something different every week.
Yeah. I tell you, I always give you props for the stuff you save and to have the wherewithal to save it all and keep it. So hats off to that.
And not a Jet thing or a Raider thing, but maybe one of the best players in the National Football League ever.
Sweetness.
Well,
little sweetness.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So,
Nice.
you know, I give props there. Hey, man, I'm a Jet fan, but I'm a football fan.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
No, I hear
So,
you. I hear you. All right.
Very
So
good.
do you guys let's move away from football. I'll be the host for a second. Guys are in rock metal bands, love this stuff. Anything to promote, guys? You want to get it out there? Say anything?
Tim, you got something going on, right?
Yeah, Tuesday we released a new single.
Nice.
Hell
Thrash metal
yeah.
from Sweden, you know?
Hell yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
Love it. Now it's coming out as a full album or what?
It's a digital release single before we release an album, probably in the beginning of next year, I hope.
Yeah.
Okay. How about any shows coming up?
Shows, yeah, we have some shows here in Sweden. A lot of, I mean, you know, we're still kind of on half lockdown, so I think we have a 50-person maximum at gigs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, next weekend we're playing in Örebro, Sweden, and then we're playing in Stockholm, kind of a release weekend. We have stuff booked in November too.
Any plans to come over? Any plans to come over here?
I was just gonna ask.
Yeah, you know, when things settle down, I hope so. I mean, we were out on the East Coast right before, or the West Coast. We were out on the West Coast right before the pandemic broke out, you know?
Yeah.
So we're really itching to get back out there. Get out to Jersey, New York.
We were heading in the right direction. Now we're going backwards.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope it stays this way, but September 25th, we got the New Jersey Metal Fest coming on.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Debonair Music Hall in Teaneck. Hosted by our friend Jerry from the Metallic Cave.
Yeah, Jerry, the man.
Yes, yeah. So we're looking forward to that. We're playing with Generation Kill and like 9 other bands, which has Dukes in it from Exodus. So that should be fun. Yeah, that should be fun. So provided everything stays open, and so.
Right, there's Blood Feast too, right? Is Blood Feast playing a gig?
No, they're not.
No, that was something else in New York.
Yeah, they're not on the bill.
I was thinking, Kevin, I was thinking now. Back in the 80s, I was in a thrash metal band called Parasite.
Yes, you were.
Yeah. And we played a gig with you guys and Blood Feast at Ramapo College.
Ramapo College in the gymnasium.
I think that was one of our first gigs ever. We were so friggin' bad, but
I remember you sent me a thing, and I actually found a picture from the gig, and I think I sent it back to you. I was like, "Oh, look, this is the gymnasium at Ramapo."
Wow.
No freaking crap, man.
Very cool.
Pretty good.
Very
Pretty
cool,
good
guys.
stuff.
Good stuff.
What year was that? Do you remember what year that was?
That must have been like 87,
88, somewhere.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Wow, pretty cool. And here we are.
Yeah.
Go figure, man. Go figure.
Awesome, bro.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Excellent.
All right, you guys. Well, hey, it was great having you on. It was great seeing you again this morning, brother. And man, I can't wait. A couple hours, I'm going to be at the stadium, and
nice.
I'm going to go, like I said, going to do a live remote for the YouTube channel here. So we'll see how it goes. If my frickin' phone works, so we'll see. you know how that crap goes.
Yeah, I know.
All right. You guys have a great day.
Yep.
Right on.
Enjoy.
Thanks a lot, Greg. Kevin,
Thanks
a lot, guys, for having
me.
It's
been a fucking blast, Tim. And we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great Saturday, everybody, and a great rest of your weekend. Shut up, MMS.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you guys later, man.
All right.